Welcome back to MMAOddsBreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. Today we got John Howard getting ready to fight Brian Ebersole coming up here on UFC 178. John, what's going on, bud?
Chilling, man. Feeling good, man. Actually, to the fans out today, he caught me sleeping in my car for my second session.
You sleep? How come you just sleep in your car? How come you don't go home?
I do, man. But see, living in Boston, man, the traffic is ridiculous. If I go home after training session, I won't get home until like 2 long. In Boston, like it's crazy. So it's better just sleeping in your car. Because if I go home, by the time I get home, I have to come back here. So I just go sleep in the car.
It's too hot right now. I'm in downtown LA, but I split time between LA and Vegas. And it's still 103, 104 degrees outside. I couldn't sleep in the car. You gotta stay in the gym.
It's funny because it's nice out here. It's actually only like we're in like the 70s and 60s, man. Like it got kind of cold down here, so it doesn't get hot in the car always. It's kind of cool out, so it's a good time. You should see I have a long shirt on, so it tells you how cold it gets.
What did you just finish training, and what are you going to train next?
I just got finished training some wrestling and jiu-jitsu. I had Jorge Rivera come down to Waiku with me. He's been helping me out a lot. We just got to finish that, and then second section is Muay Thai, pad work and stuff. So that's what I usually do. I get the hard stuff out of the way first, and then because I feel my master striker, the striking part is really easier for me. So that's like the second session for me.
All right, that makes sense. All right, well let's break down Brian. Let's talk about him. He's got a ton of fights. He's 50-16. This is a man that's been out there for a while. But you've got a ton of fights too at 22-9. But it's just like you look at a guy with that much experience. Does it really make that much of a difference? I mean, after you get like 30 fights, is really 50 that much more important than having 30?
No, I honestly no, I don't think so. Because at this level, man, we've been doing it for so long, man. We both in the UFC, we both fought veterans and everything. So it doesn't matter how many fights experience. It's not gonna really matter. I can see if I was like 10-4 or something like that. But no, it's not even. I have over 30 fights, so it doesn't even matter. We are veterans of the game. So it doesn't matter now. It's just we're gonna showcase. So I mean, him having a little more fights than me doesn't even mean nothing. It's just we have the level where we know what the game's about now.
He's got a pretty good mix of how he wins. He's 14 KOs, 20 submissions, 16 decisions. Obviously, he's a guy looking for a submission. He's a little quirky. He's a little weird. Do you see anything in his jiu-jitsu game that would give other opponents fits?
Yeah, maybe other opponents to give him fits, but I mean, like I tell people, I fought some of the best black belts in the world. I feel I trained some of the best black belts. I only been submitted once, in my whole MMA career. And that's from a top-tier black belt who went to Abu Dhabi and stuff, So that being said, I don't see him submitting me. I mean, if he thinks he's going to take me down, submit me. He's going to be quite surprised. People don't underrate my jiu-jitsu. My jiu-jitsu is actually pretty good. I got 6 solid submissions 6 different submissions from really good, high-quality opponents. So I really think, if he tries to take me down and submit me, he's going to be quite surprised.
And most of the time, the way you lose, at least as of late, is by decision. You lose a decision at when it goes to the judges. Does that worry you now that if it goes to the judges, you could win, you could not win? Because I know it's been you lose infrequently, but your last 3 losses have all been your last 4 losses have been by decision, and then before that was a TKO loss. But you tend to lose. If you're going to lose, it's by decision. Like no one's going to catch you and knock you out. No one's going to submit you. Do you see him being able to push the pace hard enough to to keep the pace where he's gonna be able to win a decision against you?
I really don't. I think I'm a better athlete, a little younger, and I think I'm a lot more explosive. I'll be really shocked if he keep my pace. I'll have to shake his hand because my pace is really high, especially the way I'm training. I've been training my behind off. But if he can keep my pace, I'll be really shocked. But I don't think he can. Between my speed and my attributes as an athlete, I just don't see it. I mean, he is tough. I mean, he is not an easy guy to put away. He could take a shot. He could take a punch as a few combinations. So I mean, I give him that. But my thing is I want to see what happens when he gets hit by me. Everybody who fights me says I hit a whole different caliber of hit, and they're like, wow, Doomsday hits hard. Because not too many guys can kick you off your feet, and I have that type of power. Yeah. When I did This gets Brian Flair. I like to knee people in the nuts for Flair.
Yeah.
I kicked him so hard. He got face stamped, and he said, "Yo, I've never been kicked about in my life." I said, "You know what? Because I'm an actual real Muay Thai fighter. I could go to A1 and probably hold my own.
Right.
You know, probably not be a champ, but probably a good contender. So that's the difference. So I want to see what happens when I hit him."
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if you can actually handle the heat. Because I have seen you hit some guys, and you know, obviously we all say you kick a guy down. We've seen you hit guys, and I've heard from some of the guys that work out with you that it's scary having to go in and spar with you because if things get heated up and things start getting pressed, you're gonna start hitting, and guys don't like getting hit by you. And it's I've said it in the past about other fighters. When you hit somebody, they stay hit. It's not like that hit where if you don't knock them out, you know, they don't recover coming back. If you hit him hard and hit him early, he's still gonna be feeling that punch going into the third round. He's still going to be kind of wobbly. His mind's still going to be offset. So I want to see you crack him a little bit and see what happens with Brian. I'm interested to see if you can actually handle a tough hit, handle a heavy hit.
We're going to see. We really don't think he's going to stand with me. If he's smart, it's probably going to try to take me down. And him thinking he has better jiu-jitsu than me or better grappling, that's probably going to be his strategy. If he thinks he's going to stand with me, he has another thing coming. I mean, you know, everybody sits in the UFC. Even Thiago Alves didn't want to stand with me, and he's one of the best bangers, you know, in the welter division. If not the best striker, you know, I mean, definitely the top 3. Okay, if he's top 3, that means I'm top 4. Okay,
Right.
so but as compared to power, no one wants to get hit by me because they know for 15 minutes I have that power. It could be the early of the round or it could be the end of the round. So I doubt he's going to stand with me. So we'll be doing a lot of grappling. No, striking, obviously, but a lot of grappling. But I just want to see the reaction when he gets hit by a high-level Muay Thai fighter. I can't wait to see. Because if he's going to sit there and cover up, that's good. That's like a presence to me. What he does, he covers up a lot. If he covers up with me, I'm a fucking hit through that cover. You know, an elbow, a punch, a knee. When he gets hit by me, oh, man, he's going to feel it. He's not going to forget me. His kid's going to feel when I hit him.
That's what I like. John, thanks for spending a couple minutes with us, waking up early for your nap to come on here with MMAOddsBreaker. I can't wait to see this fight. It's going to be a great fight, especially if you can start whacking them early.
Definitely. Thank you, man. Hey, Trigg, man. Look up to you for years, man. Glad to see you part of the Bed Nation. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks, bud. We'll talk to you soon.